Hi, it's Bronwyn from Rap, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple hip hop beat. I have a bass line and a few other really cool samples from Godlike Loops, which are available at rloops.com. Now, every genre of music has a sound signature, and one of the key things in hip hop is for you as a producer to often use a bit crusher. And you're going to notice throughout the rest of this video, you're going to notice how the bit crusher is going to change my voice. Right, so let's switch the bit crusher on and then have a listen to what I've got so far. Right, cool. So let's build up the hip hop beat. Now, the first thing that you need is a drum kit. And for hip hop, the original sounds are from the Roland TR-808 and 909 kits. So a sampler that has those sounds is a great place to start. And then you need to have the right drum pattern. So we're going to start with a really simple one bar pattern, and then you can develop your groove from there. So let's open it up in the editor and make sure that our grid is set to 16ths. Every genre of music has a sound signature. So for our drum kit, we're looking for kick, snare, clap, closed hi-hat, open hat, and then some percussion for ear candy. So let's start off with a kick and start off our pattern. It's a nice kick. And now we're going to draw in the kick at bar 1, beat 1, and again at beat 3. And the next thing we'll do is add in snare on beat 2 and beat 4. Whoops. Right. Now what we do is to thicken up that snare, we're going to add in a clap also at 2 and 4. But now we're going to switch off our grid and we're going to slightly move the clap so that it comes a little bit before the snare and the snare a little bit later. And we'll do the same over here, freehand. And what that does is it actually just thickens up and widens that snare sound. So let's have a listen to it. I'm just going to quickly loop that bar. Here we go. Right, we're getting somewhere. Now, what we want to do with the kick drum is we want to add in some extra 16th note kicks. So we're going to switch on our grid to the left of beat 2. So let me grab my pencil tool, left of beat 2. And we also want to do it to the left of beat 3 and then to the left of beat 4. So let's have a listen to that pattern now. Fantastic. We're starting to really get some groove. Now, let's add in some closed hi-hats. So we're going to have a listen to our hi-hats. All right. The rhythm and the sound of the hats can be really different. The closed hat can be bright or can be dark, and then your rhythms will vary from eighth notes to 16ths to triplets, which create a nice rolling motion. But for now, let's do the hats on the second 16th and the third 16th, and then on beat 2 and the next beat of that as well. And we'll copy that same pattern. Whoops, I wanted it in between the kick drums, so let's just get rid of that for a moment, and let's now add it in over there as well, and let's have a listen to the pattern now. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in a shaker, and what I'm going to do with the shaker is put it onto the E and of each of the beats. So it's broken down into 1 E and then there's your next beat 2 E and 3 E and so on. So we're going to put it on the E and E, and we'll do the same thing over here. Let's listen now. And of course, what we need to do is we need to go into each individual element over here, the kicks and the snares and the claps, the hats and the shakers, and we need to adjust their velocity. So particularly right now, I'm just going to adjust the velocity of the shaker, and I'm going to turn that down. and with the hi-hat maybe a little bit as well. And I might just change the velocity on different hits just to give it a bit of movement. Put that one up nice and loud, and let's move that one up to quite medium, and then that one to like full maximum. Let's have a listen now. Fantastic. So we've got ourselves a really nice simple groove to start with, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat that groove across, and you can see in this particular track that the drums actually only kick in at bar 2. So I'm going to mute this just for the moment, and let's have a listen to the groove now. And there you go. You've got a really cool, easy to do hip hop beat. You can now go into each of these patterns and you can adapt, you can add things, you can play around with things. I'm just going to add in, for example, let's have a look at this zone. Oh, that sounds like a really cool effect. So I'm going to add it in, and let's have a listen now. That's very cool. Let's go into this pattern over here. And I just want to play around with that kick drum a little bit and not have as many kicks for right now. So I'm going to delete this kick drum here. And I'm going to delete that one, and let's have a look, see. All right, cool. So this is a really cool, easy to do hip hop pattern to start with, and it'll get you going. Hopefully you've been inspired. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time.